Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be cutting straight pants. This is a different method from the method I uploaded recently, so let's get right into the video. So first of all, how do you fold your fabric in order to save space? To fold your pants fabric in order to save space, what you need to do is you need to calculate your lap measurement divided by 2, and then you add your allowance, your sewing allowance, and then whatever it gives you, you're going to calculate. So for these pants, we're using lap 23. So lap 23 divided by 2 is 11.5 plus our 1 inch sewing allowance is going to give us 12.5. So I folded it with 12. I folded it with 13 actually. Let's see. I folded it with 13 just to be on the safer side, but we're using 12.5. Okay, guys. So now let's just get right into the video. We're using a band. We're going to be using a band. Our band is going to be 1.5 inches plus half an inch in allowance, so that's 2 inches. We're going to place 1.5 inch here, assuming that the band. Then let's mark out our hip and our flap measurements. So our hip measurement, standard measurement for hip is 9 inches. 9 inches. Standard measurement for hip is 9 inches. So we're just going to go on ahead and mark that. Place your tape in 1.5. Then you mark out 9 inches. As you can see. So I'm just gonna. Here you go, guys. Another standard measurement for flap is 12 inches. High waist trouser, 12 inches. So we're just going to go on ahead and mark 12 inches. So we're going to connect to the ruler. So guys, this is what we have. This is the waist measurement, this is the hip measurement, this is the flap measurement. H for hip, L for flap, W for waist. So now guys, we're going to mark our full length is 37. So the length of our pants is 37. We're just going to place our pants now at 1.5, and then we're going to simply drag it up like so to mark our 37 inches. I still 37, and I added 1.5 inch allowance. So now guys, this is all for now. We're going to mark out our hip measurement. The hip measurement for this is 9.75. Hip measurement can be gotten by dividing your round hip circumference divided by 4, and this round hip is 39 divided by 4. That will give us 9.75. So we're just going to go in like so. Then we're going to add our 1 inch allowance. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to mark the hip measurement on the flap line as well, and on the waistline as well. Take notes, the hip measurement on the hip, on the flap, and on the waist first. 9.75, 1 inch here, 9.75, 1 inch. So this is just so we can get a straight line, that is all. So we can get a straight line. So to get our flap curve, all we need to do is come out here by 1 inch, come out here by 1 inch as well, and we're just simply going to connect that together like so. So this is our flap curve. So now for the waist, take note, I calculated the hip measurement from here to here. The flap measurement is going to be from here to here, but for the waist, we're going to calculate the waist measurement from here to here, not from here to here, but from here to here. So our waist measurement is 7.5, that is 30 divided by 4. So we're going to place our tape here. This is going to be our beginning point. Place your tape here and mark 7.5 inches, and then you add your sewing allowance, which is 1 inch. Voila guys, that's all. So now we're going to connect this line to our hip line like so. This is for to shaping the pants trouser. We're just going to connect these lines together like so. See, we've already created a shape. So now we're going to also impute our flap measurement. Remember, our flap measurement is 12.5. So this is 12.5. So guys, this is basically all for the front, all for the upper part of the front. So now we're going to work on the bottom of the pants. So guys, remember that we're cutting a straight pants, not a palazzo. So what we're going to do, we're first going to go in here by 1.5 inch in. We're going to go in by 1.5 inch. The first thing we need to do is transfer the measurement of our flap to this part, which is 12.5. So we're just going to add 12.5 here, and then we're simply going to go in by 1.5 inch here. And then for this part, a straight pants guys, straight, we're going to come in here by 2 inches, 2 inches from this part that we marked, 2 inches. We're doing that because to give it a straight look, the crotch, on the crotch part, we have to go in more than whatever it is we're going in here. So if here is 2 inches, here has to be 2.5. If here is 3 inches, here has to be 3.5. This place requires much more reduction. Do you understand? Because this is the crotch area to enable it not to be bulky on the inner sides, which is why we're going in way less here than we're going for here. So this part is 1.5 inches and here is 2 inches. So guys, we're simply just going to connect this line and this line to the crotch line and this line to the hip line. So here to the crotch line here and here to the hip line here. So we're just going to go on ahead and do that now. So guys, as you can see, we're going ahead to draw out our lines. Now for this part, we're just going to curve it a little bit. Okay, just curve it a little bit. Alright, this is all for the front. Now we're simply going to cut out the back. For the front piece, we're going to go down by 1 inch here. Okay, 1 inch here. Then we're going to connect it to this point. Just like so. So now guys, we're just simply going to cut it out. So guys, I'm just going to connect this line to this line instead. Okay. As the bottom line to the flap line instead. Here is how it's going to be. So guys, we're back. So we're cutting the back now. The back is not hard at all. We just need to impute our required allowances. That's all. So first and foremost, for the back piece, on the flap line, we have to add 2 inches allowance because that's where the bum area is going to be on the flap line. Take note, if it's a plus size, if it's a bigger size, if it's a size 12, this is for a size 10, it's a size 12, size 18, you can add half an inch as you go only on the flap side. Our 2 inch allowance, 2 inch allowance here. So now to get the flap line, we're simply going to go, first of all, extend this line. Now so now this is going to be our flap measurement for the bottom. So guys, we're just simply going to connect now. This here that we're going to reduce 1 inch, we're simply going to add 1 inch in. We're just going to use here instead. Make that arc. Almost the same thing. So guys, so this is it. So for here, we don't need to add anything. So I'm going to go on ahead and add 1 inch allowance for this part. Don't forget to add our darts and all of that. So guys, for this part, we're just going to go down a little bit. Okay, go down a little bit here. And guys, because we have added 2 inches allowance, 2 inches allowance to this place, we're not going to need to add 1 inch allowance here. I made that little mistake, so we're just simply going to cancel here. This is not a monk, this is not a monk. So for the back, we're just simply going to go on ahead and cut it. No allowance on this side is what I'm trying to say. There's only allowance here, and remember, it's only the front that's going to have the slope. It's only the front that we're going to cut here, but here we're going to add instead of reduce, and then it's going to come here and meet the hip. So that's all, guys, for the tutorial. Thank you guys for watching. So we're just going to cut along here now. Cut along here, cut along here, cut along here, all the way down to this part. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, please like, and please also share. Thank you guys for watching.